Good morning, everyone. Sorry for the late video. I know I sent out a message earlier just letting you all know that I am taking a little bit of time. But anyways, today's day is Thursday the 12th. I already included the Numworks calculator there for you, so you can just click this and you'll have it right there ready for you in Schoology. So you just got to make sure you click that little link, okay? But other than that, make sure you follow the notes. It's only a couple problems. Let's double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too bad. But let's go over it. All right. So today is going over prediction and line best fit. Okay. So we're going to use that Numworks calculator to find the linear equation to predict either future values or values within the table. Example. The table below gives the number of hours spent studying for a science exam X and the final exam Y. So right here we're saying how many hours do I put into study will give me the grade that I should deserve, right? Let's check it out. So I'm going to put this table in. Sorry. Numworks calculator. Hopefully you have it out. I'm going to put full screen so you can check it out right here. Remember, this is regression, so we're going to go all the way to the bottom where it says regression. Press the side button, press that EXE, and then we're going to put this table. Okay, let's put in this table. I want you all to see the big calculator. So 2510, 2510, 423, 4, 2, 3. And then go to the Y values up top. 77, 92. This takes a little bit of time. 77, 92, 70, 63. 90, 75. 84. Okay. And then we're going to go back to the top where it says stats. I click enter. And then let's look at the notes real quick. It says, in this case, we're going to look at this equation, y equals ax plus b, and I'm looking for a and b because I'm going to use those numbers to help me predict. All right? So we go down to the bottom. You're going to see it right here. Check it out. Boom. A and b. It even has it right here, y equals ax plus b. So we're going to take these two numbers, boom, boom, because that's my a and my b, and we're going to use them to predict what number we want, okay? So check it out. It's going to be a little bit 6.00887. Let me write this on the board on the side so not I'll forget. 6.08871. And then, okay, this is A, this is B, 63.92742. All right, that's the first one. Let me go back to the notes. So as you can see, let's make sure we write down the A and the B, and you'll check out what I mean. All right, so A equals 6.0871. Sir, do we have to write all the numbers? For this case, because we do want accuracy, I do want you to do all the numbers because for the quiz, I'm very accurate with the numbers and the values that are in the answer choices. 742. Okay. So that was my A and my B. Hopefully you all got the same result. Okay. Now above we did have y equals ax plus b. Now we have our a, we have our b, and they gave us the x, which is 10. So all we're going to do is input these numbers, and we should get an answer of y. So let's do that. Remember, if you get lost, don't be afraid to restart it so you can see what's going on. Let's put A 6.08871 in parentheses is my X, which is 10. I got 10 from right there, the highlighted part, and then plus, fudge, what color was I going to use? Oh, red's fine. Plus 63.92, 92,742. It's a lot, I know. And then we're going to put this in the calculator so I could get my y equals answer. Because I need to find out what value is for 10. So let me write this down. It's a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of work. It's just very tedious. You just need to make sure you put everything in correctly. So y equals 6.08871 parentheses 10 plus 63.9274.2. And then we're going to have the y equals a number because we're putting all that into the calculator. Check it out. Going back to NumWorks. Here I can make it a little bit easier. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go up to calculation. Right, it's the very first one, calculation. And you'll see it's a regular calculator. And then I just put in that whole thing that we just did. All right, let's see. Let me make sure it looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. 6.088. 71? Yeah, 71 parentheses 10 plus 63.92742. All right, put it in the calculator. It should look nice and neat. Press enter. Dang, if I studied 10 hours, I would not only just get 100, but I'd get 124 bonus points. So I make sure that my X, when it's X, oops, shoot everyone, there it is. When it's X, that means my Y is 124. And that's all we're doing. We're just finding these numbers. We're going to use that number to find out what my Y value is on this table. Now, why are we doing this? Because it's just approximately predicting what you should get if you study, right? Or if any scenario like this next scenario, check it out. The table shows the lengths and the corresponding ideal weights of sand sharks. Okay. So I guess it's saying the longer it is, the heavier it is, right? I guess so. Let me get an eraser for the board real quick. Give me 1 second. Of course, if you need to fast forward till we get to that part, remember, or you want to start on it, you're going to do your A, B, write it down. Okay. So let me start this calculator stuff. Okay, so NumWorks. Let's clear this. Let me go up and clear it. There you go. Then I go home, going down to regression, to the little process. I don't want this. I want the data. So I go to data, enter. Let me clear all this. And then we just put this in. 60, 62, 64, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, and then 72. And then 105, 114. 124, 131, 139, 149, and then 158. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I understand it is a process. I'm only going to do this one, and I'll let you do the next one on your own. And so we can get through this because I don't want to bore you with just typing in numbers. All right, go back to the top, go to graph, stats. What are we looking for? A and B. So I go down, boom, right there. Right here and right here. Let me write down this on the board. 4.35. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake, right? 71.43. Negative 156.1429. And then right now, we'll find out what we need. Okay. It's asking, oh shoot, it's a big number. It's asking for when it's 90, so that's my x value. So y equals ax plus b. Y equals my a value, 4.35. Or let me write it over here so we can see it better. .35, 71.43, parentheses that 90, plus that other number. Oh, it's negative, so let me put minus 156.1429. All right, let's put this in the calculator. We should be good to go. Let me write this down so I don't forget it. 4.35, 71.43, parentheses 90 minus 156.1429, and then we use the calculator. Go to the calculator. Remember, you're going home, going up to calculation, and then we just put it in just like that. Let me make sure I got it right. 4.35. Oops. 71.43, parentheses 90, yeah, minus 156. 156 or 136? 156.1429. Okay, and that shark should be 236 pounds. That's a humongous shark, ladies and gentlemen. So when this shark is 90 pounds, that means it's 236. Cool? So we're predicting, you could say the future in some way. We're predicting like, hey, if I'm given a table of values, I can get an equation and say, oh, I might be able to know this with this information. It's pretty interesting if you're into that kind of stuff. You could try that one on your own. These next two examples, just best line fit. What does that mean? So I wish I could zoom in on this more. Let me see. It's a little bit better. So when we're given that data, it's all over the place because it's called a scatter plot, right? Like, because these numbers are not in order. So we draw this line, ladies and gentlemen. The line's already there, but we draw a line basically right through the corresponding points to see, hey, can I predict it from the graph? Because you're not going to be able to take out these points and put accurate numbers because like right here it's like in between 0 and 1, and then I don't know if it's 23, 22. So these scatter plots are a little bit harder to try and take out numbers, so you have to draw this line to see maybe, hey, I could be able to look at this graph with my drawn line and I should be able to predict, okay, 10 looks like it's 72. So let's write that down. If I work 10 hours and I go right here, it should be somewhere around there, which is 72, because I'm approximating, okay? If it's somewhere in between, let's do, I don't know, 5. I did 5 hours. Boom, go up. Okay, it's that point. Looks like I'm making $48, and so on and so forth. Okay. What about this one? This one's not a scenario, but we can imagine, we could say we're losing money, right? So I take my ruler. All right, I know it's negative. Looks like maybe right there. Somewhere in the middle. It has to be extremely accurate. Not extremely, but somewhat accurate so you can get corresponding values that make sense. So it's going down right there. Let's pick 15. If I go 15, I come to this line, boom. It looks like it's maybe 33. So let's say 15. When x is 15, my y is somewhere around here, which is, let's say it's 33. When x is, this is 40, so let's do something a little where there's no numbers. Okay, let's do 5. Oops, thought that was highlighter. 5. Looks like it's 40. When x is 5, oops, y is 40. And so on. So we're just predicting values. Shouldn't be too hard, but of course, if you need some more explanation, I'm more than glad to sit down, or I'm sorry, not sit down because we're not in school, but set up a virtual conference, or you come by my tutoring hour so we can figure this out together. Okay? If y'all have any questions, you know where to reach me. I love all the messages. I love all the text reminds. I love all the stuff when you guys are hitting me up. So continue to do so. Thank you.